When my dad passed away 2 months ago, I thought the hardest part would be dealing with the grief. I didn't realize the real chaos would come afterward when the money, the house, and the family politics all collided at the same time. My dad had been with his girlfriend for more than 20 years. They weren't married, but they lived like they were shared a house. Bills, routines, everything. And honestly, I always assumed they had some kind of plan. A will, a conversation, something. Turns out, they didn't. He passed away without a will, and legally, everything defaulted to his kids, me, my brother, and my husband. None of us asked for that. That's just how the law works when you don't have your paperwork in place. But that's where things got messy. It wasn't even his girlfriend who approached us. It was her daughter, who's about 30, not financially stable, living with her boyfriend, and expecting a baby. She started pushing hard, especially on my younger sister, trying to convince her to split her inheritance and give a chunk of it to her mom, not asking politely. Pressuring. Meanwhile, I was already doing everything I could to help. See, when my dad died, the house he lived in with his girlfriend had to be sold. It had debt tied to it. They couldn't stay there. So I did something most people probably wouldn't. I moved my own family out of the house we were renting from my grandmother, packed everything up, found a new place so that my dad's girlfriend, her son, my grandmother, and my brother could move into that paid-off home and not end up scrambling for somewhere to live. I put them in a stable situation because I didn't want anyone to be displaced. They weren't homeless. They weren't out on the street. They had a roof, no mortgage, no rent, just taxes, which my grandmother agreed to cover with help from the other adults living there. And despite all of that, her daughter still wanted money. She kept insisting her mom deserved part of the estate because she'd been with my dad for over 20 years. And I get why it feels unfair. 20 years is a long time, but feelings don't override the law. And the truth is, if you want to be protected like a spouse, you have to actually become one or at least have a will. There was no marriage, no will, no legal commitment, just a long relationship with zero paperwork behind it. And that wasn't my decision. That was theirs. The more I talked to people, including the hosts in this conversation, the more it became clear. I don't owe her anything, morally or legally. None of us do. If anything, giving even a small amount would just open the door for more demands. $1 would turn into 100, then 1,000, then whatever we had left. The guilt hits you anyway, because it's not a good situation. It's sad. It's complicated. It feels like someone's being left behind. But we didn't cause this. We didn't set these rules. We're just following the system that kicks in when people don't prepare. And honestly, the girlfriend had 20 years to say, hey, should we make a plan? Should we get married? Should we write a will? She didn't. My dad didn't. And now everyone is just dealing with the consequences. What I can live with is knowing I didn't abandon anyone. They have a safe place to stay because I made sure of it. I sacrificed my own comfort to give them stability during a crisis. But giving away my inheritance? That's not my responsibility. If anything, this whole experience taught me something huge. I'm not putting my own family in this kind of mess. I'm keeping things clean, clear, and planned out because the last thing I want is for grief to turn into a legal battlefield. And if someone you love hasn't done their paperwork, take it from me. Push the conversation now. You don't want to learn these lessons the hard way.